Alright, so we're back out on my little honey hole, and I had one signal a while ago. It was some kind of a little piece of sculpture, pot metal, pewter coated something, I don't know. Anyways, I got another signal. It's between about a 65 and a 75 using AT Max, and so I thought maybe I pulled the plug out, and so I thought maybe we would check it out. So, well, I'm like, okay, it's in there. Let me shut these headphones off and I'll let you hear it. It's about, I don't know if you can see that or not. 68. It's kind of scratchy jumping around. So let's see what we got here. Alright, so it's right here somewhere. Okay, it's in this pile of dirt here. Let me get my strap out of the way. Y'all see anything in there? Oh, I see some green. See that? What is that? Okay, I'm gonna set it down here. Gonna sift it out. Oh, what do we got here? What we got there? Oh. It's like a piece of a watch fob, maybe. Some kind of a... bet that's what that was. Look at that. Still turns. I'm gonna break it. A piece of a watch fob. Alright, cool. Let's see if I can find this other little piece of whatever it was I found a minute ago. There's the other piece I found. It looks like maybe like an ornamental. Maybe it had something right there. It'd been on a base or a stand or some kind of little ornamental something or another, but anyway. It's plated pewter. So anyway, that's a pretty good start. That's a pretty good start to the day. It's late afternoon, it's hot out here, and I got done with some chores, and so I thought maybe I'd come out and hit this a little bit. So anyway, we're gonna get back to digging, and we'll let you know something as soon as we find it again, okay? See you in a minute. Alright, so not too far from where I just dug that little watch fob, I got another signal. This is like a 75 to an 80. Pretty strong signal. Maybe 3.5, 4 inches deep. So let's. I popped the plug out, but it's in. It says it's in this right here. So let's see if we can. I hope that's not it. Wait a minute, that's a little piece of a. That's an old piece of an arrowhead. I think pottery or something. Oh, there it is right there. Nah. Wah, 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 wah. That is an old headstand. That's a high brass shotgun shell. That one is really deteriorated. Boy, those make such good signals. That one is ideal 12 gauge. See what it says right there. Peterson's ideal 12 gauge. That was a high brass. Would have been a paper. That would have been a paper cartridge in there, or a paper shell. And there's still some old pieces of paper. Plastic shotgun shells didn't come in till the 1960s, I think. Up until that point, it was all paper. And some of these date back that I found out here. Oh, that's a pretty neat firing pin on there. I want y'all to see that. that may have been double struck. See that? Usually the firing pin will hit one time in the center, and this has been hit twice. So they may have misfired and put it in there upside down and fired it again. So it's been hit twice with the firing pin, and I don't know. That's an old one. So some of the paper shells I've found out here date back to the 1860s, and or some of the head stamps rather date back to the 1860s. I found some that were 1911 out here, and so anyways, the wind's picking up. If you hear a bunch of wind noise, I'm so sorry about that. I found a Henry rifle casing with a big old rimfire notch in it and everything, and I lost it. I had put it in my pouch, and I put some drain plugs, drain holes in my pouch, and they were just a little bit too big. I have a plastic box to put small stuff in, and I didn't do it, and so it fell out, and I'm so mad. That was the first time I'd ever found a Henry rifle cartridge, and I am like really upset about it. I wanted to go home and cry. So maybe I'll run across it out here walking around. I doubt it, but it'd be like a needle in a haystack. So anyways, the wind's picking up. Breeze feels good out here, so let's get back to it. What do you say? Maybe we'll find that Henry cartridge. Alright, well, I got another pretty good signal. It's a 80, like a penny signal, somewhere in there. But there was iron in the hole too, so I had a little bit of scratchiness to it. So I think I have two. I see the iron, but there's also still that high signal in there, so there may be something good. So let's check it together. Alright, so this come out of the hole, a chunk of iron, something or another. See what that is. It's got probably a piece of old horse plow. Bang that off there. Look at that, it's got a hole in it there too. Yeah, that could have been a piece of a double tree. Horse, tack would hook to a plow. We'll clean that up and talk about it later maybe and see if I can figure out what it is. But let's see if we still got another signal in here. Uh-oh. I don't hear it. Nope. Well, I think I'm picking something else up in the ground, because well, it says there's something in here, but it's not as strong as it was. That could be it there. Let's see what we can find here. Could be a little tiny piece of buckshot or birdshot. I found little pieces of lead. It's weak, it's not, and it's gone now. Well, yeah, I can't find it now. Well, phooey. Boy, it's got I believe there's something else in the ground right there. In the 67. It's not in my hand. Whoop, wait a minute. You see anything? Dirt? There's nothing there, I believe. Yeah, I believe there's another signal right here in the ground. Push this back in here, and we can dig this together. Be sure and cover up your holes, guys. It's always very important to cover them back up. Even though we're in an old farm field, we just cover that back up. All right, let's check this. I got a pretty good signal right there, so let's try to dig this. Try to do a one-handed live dig. I'm sure the wind is probably so bad on you right now, you're probably thinking, oh my gosh, this is terrible. Yeah. Oh, I see it right there. Can you see it? There it is right there. Product of living in the South. Look at that. See what this one is. Ooh, it's an oldie. That is an oldie. It's a United Metallic Cartridge Company, new club. I've actually got some new club head stamps that date back to 1911 and 1867 as well. So anyways, that's what they call a short brass, because the brass is so short. Hence the name short brass, and that would have had a paper cartridge coming out 2 1/4 inches or thereabouts. So anyway, alright. Well, doesn't matter, you got to dig them all. So, more shotgun shells. I hate digging shotgun shells for you, but you know what? It's all part of it. We're having fun. At least I hope you are, because I know I am. We'll be back in a minute. Alright, well, I got a 55 signal here, and about to blow my eardrums out. It's probably, I don't know, what is that, about 5 inches deep or so. So it's in the plug. I just ran the coil across it. It's there. So that's kind of a low signal. It could be a pull tab. There's a lot of them out here. A lot of these sharecroppers, man, that's all they did was drink. They'd plow a field all day and then they'd drink. So a lot of old whiskey bottle caps out here. So keep your fingers crossed. Alright, here we go. Ah, dog. Man, can you believe that? I'm going to change the name of my channel to the Shotgun Head Stamp Guy. Well, that's another new club. Union Metallic, UMC Co. United Metallic Cartridge Company. Real interesting. You see how the center of that we were talking about earlier? See how that firing pin hit just one time in there? Typically all firing pins do that. That was kind of weird how that firing pin on that tall brass was double hit. So they could have misfired, they could have cocked the hammer and shot it again. So anyways, that's it. Alright, sad trombone music's playing. Wonk, 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 wonk. And we're gonna get back to digging. Don't go away, we're having fun. We're having fun. At least I am. We got all this out here. You see all that? You see all that? It's the gift that keeps on giving. We got a lot of stuff to dig. Get back to you in a minute. Alright, we got another good signal here. Found a few little doodads here and there. I mean, this place isn't hunted out by any means, but there's just so many iron signals in here. And you can spend all day digging. But this is a solid 82 signal, so I thought maybe we'd dig it. I went and pulled the plug out, and I have no idea what it is. 81 solid, so I don't know. We'll just slowly peel the layers off. Nothing there. Nothing there. Oh, I see it right there. What do we have? Oh, look. Looky. A buckle. Awesome. I have found one like this out here before. I think it says Provo, Utah, or Provo something. It could have been horse tack. It could have been, no, this might be different. Let me rub this off here. Let me give it a little rub here. Alright, let's see what we got here. Well, I've never found one by this company. Anyway, nice brass little buckle there. It very well could be horse tack. Yeah, see, it's got Provo on it right there. I don't know if you can see that or not. It's not going to focus. Well, I'll have to clean that up for you. But it says Provo. Anyway, well, that's good. Nice little buckle. So we'll keep on digging. Alright, so I'm right next to the hole where I just dug the buckle. That hole would be right there. And I am literally a couple inches away, another 80-82 signal. So we're going to look in here and see what it is. Might be something good. Gold coins? I doubt it. But you never know. A guy can dream, can he? That's why you're watching this video. Alright, here we go. The heat's getting to my brain. Makes me crazy. Alright. And by the way, I changed to my 5x8 coil just because of all the trash in here and all the iron signals. And I absolutely love it. Oh, look! Look! Look at this. Look at that. What's that? Holy smokes. What is that? Are you kidding me? Dang. Man. It's a button. I thought it was a silver coin, but it's a stinking button. Would you look at that? The shank's still on it. That looks like... Oh man, that thing's ringing up like silver. I don't see any designs on it. Tell you what. Let me take my headphones off. I want you to see this. Okay? Can you see that? That's a solid 80 signal. Man, I think that might be silver plated. You know, I found a military button out here. All the gilting was worn off of it. I'm wondering if that's got a button maker or something on the back of it. Thing's got some weight to it too. If you guys have ever seen one like this, put it in the comments below. Let me know. I'm pretty excited, man. You know? Holy cow. I love it. I love it. Alright. Well, that 5x8 coil, man, you can't beat it. I'm going to put that in my coin pouch so I don't lose it. I'm going to put that in my coin pouch so I don't lose it like I did that 4440. Boy, that makes me, oh, that just gets me so excited. Oh, the shank is bent on the back of it. But I'm going to clean that bad boy up. I don't know what it's off of. I've never seen one like it. Not that I've seen every button in the world. But I'm still mourning the loss of my Henry rifle cartridge. Oh, was hoping I could find it. Alright, I'm going to quit crying. I'm going to get back to digging. Get back to swinging. Keep watching. It's getting good. It's getting good. Well, I'm going to do a wrap up, man. I really still have plenty of daylight left. But I don't know if you can see behind me. I've got a thunderstorm coming in. Back over there. Lots of thunder. And it's getting really dark all the way around me. And I got to get back to the house, get the livestock put up, and get the horses fed and all that fun stuff. So anyways, I thought maybe I'd do a quick wrap up. And also, I don't know if you guys saw that or not. Of course, I'm soaking wet. It's hot out here. But my Relics Roundup t-shirt. So you can get those at detectees.com. Really like it. Nice, comfortable shirt. A lot of fun. And I want to thank Loy and the gang over there. I won that on their podcast the other night. So that's always fun to win a... be our first caller and you can win. No, it wasn't like that. But anyways, it was a lot of fun. If you don't, if you guys don't follow the Relics Roundup podcast, do it. Man, there's such a plethora. That's right, plethora of knowledge on that. They've got a bunch of shows. You can download them and listen to them at your own time. But all right, so let's get over here and just look at some of the junk. This, I'm not sure what that's off of. Maybe the side of a wagon or something, or tractor, or some farm equipment. I don't know, but it's pretty neat. I'm going to run it through electrolysis and clean it up, and I'm going to hang on to that. And this, I'm not sure if this is some kind of an old valve stem. It's got a square head on it. And I didn't see any writing. Boy, it had a really good signal to it. It looks like it may have been some kind of brass valve of some sort. And I got some chrome-plated car parts that might have been off of a mirror. I mean, really, if you look at it, maybe a mirror hanging down, and I don't know. I'm just talking. Glue or something. I don't know what that is. I saved this. I found this out there. I found a lot of these, and unfortunately the tractors have come through and plowed this up too many times to find any really good bottles. I'm going to search the property. There's bound to be a bottle dump out here somewhere, but it would have been an old cork bottle. And man, I pulled this out of the ground. I didn't have my gloves on. All of a sudden I thought I was bleeding. It's got a lot of red, almost like powder coating, man. I don't know what it is, but had a lot of red dye on it. This, I discovered, this is a piece of this is a wheel weight. I think I have the other half of it at home. And this is a valve stem, most likely out of a tractor, broken off, of course. So that, we know what that is. Found another piece of a clock gear. I'll show you the footage of the other piece that I found. And this, I think, is probably a piece of a door lock, maybe the part that goes up against the door. And not sure. But anyways, and then we have this. I don't know what that is. I thought it was a piece of a light bulb at first, but it's some kind of a cap for something. If you guys have ever seen one, please leave it in the comments below. I'd like to know what it is. I'm going to have to research that. And, I don't know. And more square nails. Now these are probably old horseshoe, working horse nails right there. Would have held horseshoes on, but that is a hand-forged square nail that would have come out of this this old house, which I find tons of these. It's always fun to find those. Found a spoon, old bent spoon. I'm going to hang on to that. Don't ask me why, but I'm going to hang on to it. And a bunch of head stamps. This one right here, I don't know if you can see that one right there. It's got some really nice design. I believe that's a Winchester Expert 12 gauge. And then there's just some really old head stamps in there, which you can actually go online and kind of date those head stamps. I thought this one here was unique because there's a, if you look right here, it's been hit twice by a firing pin. I've never seen a firing pin that would have made two indentions like that on any type of firearm. A lot of times, you know, firing pins don't always hit dead center. So especially on something this old, it could have been a misfire, and they pulled it out, looked at it, put it back in, and then it would have fired on the other side. So if you look how that firing pin right there is off to one side, it's not dead center. And every firing pin is unique to shotguns and rifles and firearms, just like the barrel rifling is unique to it. So if you look at that one's off to the side, so that very well could have been turned upside down. And so then we've got a few little button covers, and this is lead. I thought it was a cufflink. I actually found a cufflink out here once before that had a ruby in it, or some kind of a red stuff. But this is definitely lead, and I'm not sure what that is. And then I found this, which I'm not sure. That could have been a decorative piece in the house. It could have been a trophy. I don't know. So anyways, it's definitely pewter, and it's plated. You can see how thin that plating is on there. Boy, I had a really nice signal when I dug it up. And then we've got this buckle, and I'm not sure if that's horse tack. I found another one like it, and it could be off of an old halter or a bridle or harness leather of some sort. Still a neat find though. It's always fun to find those. And I found this watch fob. I'm sure that goes to the, I'd sure like to find the other end of that pocket watch and the chain, but always neat to find little things like that. And then I've got this button. I don't see anything on it. I'm going to put it under a magnifying glass. It's starting to rain on me now, so I can feel the raindrops. The storm's moving in pretty quick. But I do believe that is silver. Or silver plated anyways. It's got a lot of heft to it, and I've never seen one like that. That was pretty exciting to dig up. So yeah, the ground just keeps on giving. So anyways, that was pretty cool. And I'm using my Garrett AT Max, and I'm using the 5x8 coil, which I truly love. It actually makes me slow down a little bit. And I've got my new Garrett pinpointer, which is the wireless Z-Link. So anyways, it is starting to rain on me, and the storm is flanking me. It's nice and pretty over that way, and it's coming in from the south-southwest. And it is just really getting ugly. I hear thunder, so I'm gonna have to get home and get the horses put up. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. You know, it's a brand new channel, Relic Hunting with Rick, so hit the subscribe button, guys. I'm trying to put stuff out, and it's gonna take time. I've got tons of footage. I just can't get it all worked out to where it looks halfway decent. I didn't want to waste your time just with a bunch of little tiny clips, but if you want to help me out, help me build the channel. It's just as much of your channel as it would be mine, by clicking that subscribe button and clicking the bell. That way you know when Relic Hunting with Rick is on, so whenever I put something new out. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. God bless you. Love you. I mean it. And we'll talk to you soon. Take care.